Da 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 da. HoBNews this week brought to you by a Percy Pig Advent Calendar from M&S. Thank you very much to them. Welcome, Will.
Thank you, Jack.
It is very, very cold today.
It is.
So we will do our best not to shiver and shake. So let's get all the exciting things to talk about, Will. First up, a big thank you to 8-Ball T-shirts.
Yeah, really creative way of raising money for us.
Well, the scourge of capitalism and Black Friday was with us once again. And for every sale they had, they donated £1. On Black Friday or over the Black Friday weekend, and ended up donating £434 to us. A fantastic amount. Thank you so much.
That's brilliant. Well, they were in good company because we had a lot of other stuff coming through, which was really, really lovely. And there was a couple of some very personal donations, which we just wanted to say thank you for those people out there who made a real difference.
Yeah, it's always
some stuff.
It's always very touching when people send us money from a collection from a funeral, which is what Will's referring to. We are very honoured to be the recipients, yes, and know that they are bestowing that collection to us and hoping that we're responsible with it, and we are, Will, because it genuinely does keep the lights on. I've had a lot of messages from people this week saying, I've got this money, should I buy stuff or do you want the money? And I've said at this time of the year we get, I think I mentioned it on another video, or I might have edited it out, we get around about 70-80% of our donations in December. End of November, December alone. So we have a lot of stuff at this time of year, a lot of physical donations, but we can't pay the electricity bill in beans, as Will's like to say.
Not yet.
So yeah, money helps literally keep the lights on, enables us to work 24/7 and all of that kind of stuff. So thank you so much to everybody who's donated financially this week.
Well, particularly the Nottingham... No, hang on. What is it?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Nottingham Building Society in Uttoxeter.
The Nottingham Building Society in Uttoxeter, who, every year have donated us a sum of money to help with our Christmas provisions.
Which is fantastic. Could we also thank the residents of Great Haywood?
Yes.
Because Dave and his lovely wife and Beth, their daughter, use different donations that we get that we can't use through the cafe and put them on a table at the end of their drive in Great Haywood, and apparently they've become the go-to place to get your flowers and your other gifts. And
well, we've spoken about it before.
Donations.
Flowers from M&S. We dot them around here when the cafe's open, but if we've got any surplus, Dave takes them home, brings them back to life, and then sells them on. So another great way of raising a lot of money. Talking about what I was hoping to do was segue there, Will, but you've jumped ahead.
Right.
The Nottingham Building Society donated towards our Christmas provision.
Right.
What's happened this week? Lots of people have donated towards our
Christmas box.
Inner box.
Inner box, yes. And thank you for everybody that's doing that. And we've been able to help an awful lot of people as well as our amazing needs here, which is fantastic, actually. And it's lovely. And
what have we got planned for?
Well,
let's tell the viewers who might not know, who might not have watched every single second of every video we've ever done.
I can't believe that. On the run up to Christmas, we are preparing Christmas in a Box, which will be available from week commencing the 21st of December.
Yes, correct.
Because Christmas Day is on a Friday. All day apparently, and basically we'll be creating boxes, and then the content of those boxes will be bespoken to the needs of the individual families. So we're anticipating around 200 boxes, I think.
Well, we're getting towards that. We've got a list of people we are very much aware of, and we know what the families consist of. So we're going to make some bespoke individual boxes for them. It'll have if that person likes this kind of thing, we'll put that kind of thing in. Which leads me on to something else I'm going to say in a moment, but there also will be a lot of people that we don't know about, so we're putting together lots of extra boxes that can go out to those that we don't know about yet.
I've started to get some feedback from people in the community who found people that do need our support and reaching out, so that's another great thing. And the other thing as well is we'll be doing Christmas dinners. Very exciting. Thank you, Bill, for the offer of the turkeys being cooked for us. And Victoria, because they're working on this like sort of airline box, very nice, rather than a classic airline box. And you'll open it up, and you've got a Christmas meal in there.
Fantastic! So and you'll be able to put it together.
Yeah,
and all that kind of thing.
It's just incredible.
It will be wonderful. Yeah. The reason we mentioned that the boxes will be very much bespoke is that if you want to donate anything, such as Christmas presents or anything that's wrapped, please do somewhere maybe attach it or write it on of what
What's
not
in,
yeah
what's
if you could attach something to it and just tell us what's inside, who it would relate to, and what age and that kind of thing. That really helps, rather than us having this lovely wrapped parcel and then we have to unwrap it and then rewrap it, that kind of thing. But so many donations have come in this week, Will.
Reverse advent calendars have started to come in. I know it's only the 5th of December, but people have reverse advent calendared early. So thank you, Mr. Glover, who's been important in terms of communicating that. But that's fantastic, and the selection people are making is just spot on. So thank you for reading the brief.
It's been the donations this week have been fantastic.
Yeah. So I guess it's probably good to end with something important.
Well, we started by mentioning it's cold.
Yeah.
So, Will, what does that mean?
Okay, so when the weather gets to an extreme situation, then the county councils or the borough councils across the UK would implement what they refer to as SWEP, which is Serious Weather Emergency Protocol. And basically that has already been activated in Stafford, and it was activated on Friday, and it will run until Monday, and then it'll be reviewed. And what SWEP is about is being able to advise anybody that you see rough sleeping to go to the borough council. They can go there. There's no man situation, but there is a telephone that people can phone. So just, I think perhaps next...
There's a telephone in there that people can use.
People can use. And we'll talk a little bit perhaps at the HoBNews...
HoB campaign.
Sorry, the HoB campaign about some practical stuff about that street scene and so forth. But it's really important for you to know that that is in operation now. And
if you see somebody on the street after you've watched this... like Will said, it extends till Monday. This goes up on Sunday, so that's tomorrow. But they'll review it. So if the cold weather continues, they might continue it. And you can find out whether it's continued on the local council website and things. If you see somebody sleeping rough, you can advise them. Make sure that you do it in a safe way. You can advise them to go down to the borough council offices and use the phone there and get some more information and hopefully some support.
Yeah, and we'll unpick that perhaps on Monday's issue.
So Will has trailed there what we're going to talk about on Wednesday in the campaign video about SWEP. So tune in if you want to know more about that. It's something we talk about every year. But that is it for HoBNews. We are getting so much in. We might briefly say thank you to everybody, but we would be here for hours. Like I said, we get the majority of our donations at this time of year. So there is a lot of thank yous.
I'm indebted to a lot of people who are doing thank you letters and thank you emails and stuff. So we will get round to acknowledging you. And we do absolutely rely on that. I cannot emphasise that enough. Anyway, sorry, Jack.
No, not a problem at all. Thank you very much to everybody who's donated. Thank you very much to all our volunteers and everybody who keeps us going. Thank you very much right at this moment to Will.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you to everybody who watches these.
Yes, thank you.
It's been great to get the feedback recently and lots of people saying that they've watched the videos and want to get in touch and stuff. That is fantastic. We shall leave you alone now to enjoy the rest of whatever you were doing before we rudely interrupted you. See you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Spot on. Very good. I shall put my magic gloves on. I say magic. Look at that.